Yeah, well, you got me beat this week because
You brought me flowers?
I brought you some flowers today.
Did you take those off somebody's grave? Where did those come from?
I found them on my way here.
Uh,
Don't ask questions, Troy. Don't ask questions. What's up, everybody? Of course, welcome to another edition of Zia Comic Weekly, where we get to talk all things nerd. Myself and that dude next to me, I think it would be my left. Everybody else is right. I don't know how that works. So I'll point that way. I'm not even pointing the right way.
Yeah,
I got to
point the wrong way.
Of course, we're ready to talk all things nerd and kind of wrap up as far as everything that's been going on this week. A lot of stuff has been going on. What's up, Troy? How's things been going?
Pretty good. About yourself?
Pretty good. Catching up on some movies. Finally got to go out to the theaters and catch a few flicks that we've been meaning to. I know for the last couple of weeks, we're like, did we see it? No, we didn't see it because we haven't had time to see it.
What'd you see?
So got a chance to go see Jurassic World.
What'd you think?
Better than the last one.
Really?
I thought it was better than the last one. Fallen Kingdom, I think Dominion did better than the last one.
I think there was something missing in Dominion. It just, I don't know. There was something I didn't get out of it. It wasn't a bad movie, but it's nowhere near my favorite Jurassic Park.
Oh, nowhere near the favorite. I mean, it was great to wrap up this saga of the Jurassic World, but no way is it ever going to be the best Jurassic World movie ever.
I put it just barely above the William Macy one.
Oh man, that's saying a lot. So what would you say? So I mean, for me, I think the original Jurassic Park, hands down, it was iconic at the moment because nobody had seen something like that on screen.
Yeah, that one, and it was such a great collection of actors too.
Yeah.
And then probably after that, I would put the first Jurassic World, maybe second, just because they reintroduced it with a lot more better CGI and big freaking dinosaurs.
Yeah,
this was just everybody was just doing this. Whoa.
That's what it felt like, huh? Like for some
every
reason,
character.
When I was like, at what point it's like, first of all, they took forever to all come together. Then it's like all of a sudden everybody knew how to train dinosaurs by simply doing that.
Yeah, the other part I didn't get is the dude who betrayed who was helping them gather evidence, the black dude.
Yeah.
He was with that guy, and then like 2 seconds later, next scene, he's with them out at that outpost telling them how to. I was like, dude, how fast are you?
Let me tell you, that's got me motivated to start walking more because I was like, he cleared across that fast. I was like, I am pretty slow when it comes to walking that fast. I was like, this guy cleared a whole compound in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that guy was moving. He's faster than Jason in Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Dominion was pretty good. Looking at our comments, love the dude reports on Picacho. Jurassic World Dominion was good. The communication directors was the hero. Okay, so we were all looking at something different, obviously. So,
yeah.
Shout out to Ernesto.
Sounds like Ernesto kind of identifies with this guy.
I know. You know what, though? At this point, he was probably in the movie and we just didn't notice.
Who, Ernesto?
Yeah, he was one of the ones that got squished when they were running away from the dinosaurs.
He was one of the crowd scenes just running by.
You know what, though? And I've always said I want to be in a movie, and I don't care if I'm in that scene where there's a bunch of people just running. I can at least say, yeah, I was in Jurassic World. Where were you? You didn't see me? I'm the one I'm in between the toes of the T-Rex. He stepped on him. That's me.
That little squishy mob, that was me.
Yeah, that was me. It may not have been. They may not have kept my scene, but at least I could tell my kids one day, yeah, Daddy was in Jurassic World.
I was in one movie, as an extra.
Were you?
Yeah, and you can see me in the trailer.
Which movie?
The Space Between Us, the one they filmed out at Spaceport.
Okay, so you were in the trailer?
Yeah, when they're having that big dinner and everybody was dressed up. The moment when they turn the camera and they show, the doors opening on the spaceport and you see that big rocket out there. That's CGI. There was nothing out there. I'm right there.
But you were out there.
Yeah, I was there for 14 hours for that whole 1 minute scene.
Hey, but you got to think 14 hours and you ended up in the trailer.
I mean, for like, it's like a second and a half. If you look bottom left side of the screen, when the doors are opening and everybody turns, just look up that trailer. You'll see a bald head. That's me.
Okay, I got to ask you, how much royalties are you getting paid for that?
Oh, zero. Extras don't get royalties. You just
Oh,
get paid
okay.
hourly.
I was just like, man, I was like, he's going to be collecting on this for a very long time. He was in the
Oh,
trailer.
no.
Nope.
I was in the trailer. You owe me.
No, man, that's a goal of mine is to get in a movie, though. I mean, you obviously in the trailer, so
It's dude, it's not the life I want. That was miserable. In the food service, we got cold spaghetti.
Was it
It was
Eminem's
just,
mom spaghetti or what?
it was worse. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And my hands were raw because you kept doing the same scene over, clapping and yelling. So I almost lost my voice, and my hands were like red and just all swollen from clapping all the time.
Hey man, but they made you earn that cold spaghetti that day. So
Yeah. And I think my paycheck after tax was like $100. I was like, for
Hey.
14 hours?
Hey, I know, but you got to think there's a lot of people that were probably out there that didn't make the trailer, but you were the lucky one.
Yeah, they told me. I said, the main camera is pointed in your direction, so you look when the trailer comes out. You should be in it. I'm like, yes. Then 14 hours later, I was like, I just want to go home.
I don't know if I can do this anymore, guys. But with all the filming they've done in town, I mean, I think at some point in time, I think everybody in Las Cruces will become an extra at some point. Because I know at least 5 people that when they were filming out in Mesilla, I know at least 5 people that were a part of that. And I'm like, oh man, I should have just walked in one day and just said, hey, I'm an extra, and see what they say.
Just wander around, photobombing everybody.
Be like, okay, this movie took place back in the Pancho Villa days, but that guy in the background's walking around with a cell phone. How does that work?
He's wearing a Metallica t-shirt.
I know, right? I'm trying to Game of Thrones it, man. Just all of a sudden, hey, yes, they had Starbucks in the 1920s? What's going on? So, okay, Jurassic World. We give it thumbs up, thumbs down.
I give it a meh.
You gotta give
There's
it a meh,
something missing. Yeah, for me, there was something missing on it. I'm not sure what. Kind of tired of T-Rex always winning.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking the T-Rex was going to go down this time, but now it's like the T-Rex had some help. It just
He's like their mascot. They can't let him lose.
Yeah, I was glad that I mean, the second one was okay. This one I think better than the second one, but overall, they started off strong, just like the original Jurassic Park. Jurassic World was a very good movie, and it's just tough for them to capture that lightning in a bottle as they move along in the franchise.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping one of the main characters might die. To see all of them come out of it, no scratches was a little unrealistic.
Yeah,
I would have loved to seen one of them get taken out. That's just me.
By the way, I gotta. My brother who went and saw it, he tried to spoil it. He's like, they die in the end. I'm like, come on, man. And so when I went to see it, I went in thinking that like everyone's dying. And so when I got out of the movie, I was like, dude, you're such a liar, man. I was like, I was already not going to go see it because I thought you ruined it for me. And yeah, he got me on that one. But no, you're right. I thought Chris Pratt was going to be the character to go.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah.
When he stuck his hand out, they should have bit his hand off.
Okay, tell me. I go do that to my dog right now. He's biting me. How did no dinosaur think to bite anybody? They're just.
Yeah, no, that don't work. You're not a crossing guard, man. They're not gonna do that for you.
I tell you what, fellas, we'll have a challenge for you today. Go and do that. If you have a wife, go up and do that to her. See what happens.
Hit with a frying pan.
Yeah, you're not getting bit. You're sleeping outside is what's gonna happen. I'm with you, man. I'd
rather face a T-Rex than my wife mad. So
right. I was like, I don't know. I can run and hide from a T-Rex. The wife, that's a different story, man. For Jurassic World, I think I'd give it a little slider up. I think we need to be done with Jurassic Park and Jurassic World for a while now.
Or how about we have one where the park doesn't get destroyed at the end?
Yeah, that's that too.
They could have made that all about the genetic espionage stuff. And let the dinosaurs live. Why you gotta dork them over every time?
Yeah, and and I don't know about the relationship between the raptor and Chris Pratt. Like, it was just so weird to me. It's like the raptor says, "Go save my baby." Like you speak raptor now. Like,
What are
so
you,
much is,
Aquaman? You can speak to him? Yeah.
I was like, you walk, you speak, you do this. Like, okay, man. Like,
He's the Dino Whisperer.
I guess so, man. I mean, he does it all. He's Star-Lord and the Dino Whisperer. So
Speaking of that, Thor: Love and Thunder's coming out.
I'm excited for it. That's a movie. It's weird with with the Marvel movies. You have to try to watch them as fast as possible nowadays. I hate to say it, man. TikTok, TikTok's ruined a lot of, especially when it comes to the Disney Plus series lately. Like by the time I'm like, okay, I'll finally get to them. By then, I've already seen everybody's take as far as like, well, let's talk about this spoiler. I'm like, come on, man.
Next.
Love and Thunder, though, I'm excited. Now, let me ask you: does Love and Thunder match what Old Dominion and Top Gun has made at the box office yet? Because Top Gun right now has done quite well, and so is Jurassic World. Does Thor: Love and Thunder bring back that Marvel magic, and they just dominate at the box office?
I think it'll do very well. I don't know if it's going to do Top Gun numbers.
Yeah.
But letting Hemsworth do humor with Thor is done really well. So I know I want to see it. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a little less than Top Gun because Top Gun had that how many years of nostalgia build up?
How old am I? 36? Yeah, 36 years.
Yeah, and the last Marvel movie was just a couple months ago. So
yeah, I know that too. But I'm excited for it. I hope this isn't the end for Chris Hemsworth.
I haven't heard about him saying he doesn't want to do it.
So they're saying that I guess this is it for him as far as what he's fulfilled, I guess, from the original contract. But then you start to see as we get closer, they're saying, well, now he's saying that he wants to go after Hugh Jackman's record as far as being the longest Marvel character that's been ongoing, because he does got some few. He's catching up to Hugh Jackman as far as being portrayed in a comic book movie.
Yeah, maybe they're going to have a little rivalry there.
I mean, and David said, I think there was one of these blogs said he's going to try to force himself into Deadpool 3.
So now maybe Hugh Jackman is going to say, you know what, I'll do another one.
Right. Just out of spite. I just could see it with these guys though, man, because at this point it's like they all get along. And I just could see it's like, oh, you think you could do that? Okay, I'm just going to come back one more for one scene as Wolverine.
Just a cameo.
Thor: Love and Thunder, I think, has the potential to be a really good movie. I think we're going to, it was funny last night. My wife was actually asking me, so how does Jane become, Thor? And, it's got my wife asking questions like, well, how are they going to do this? And I said, we're just going to have to see. I was like, if they're going to stay true to the comic or what they plan on doing.
Well, they are bringing in Gore the God Butcher, so
yeah.
And I didn't even realize that was what's his name? I didn't realize that was Batman until I read it.
Yeah, no. Hey, man, these days you don't even know who it is. As well as great of a job as they've done, you just like, wait, that's them. Even their voices, man, I can't even tell sometimes.
Yeah, well, he especially loves to go through that body transformation for his roles. From what was it, The Machinist, and then he was in that boxing movie with Marky Mark, and he lost tons of weight for both of those.
Yeah, that's right.
Then he bulked up for Batman. So I mean, that can't be healthy. That dude's all over the place.
If only it was that easy, Troy. I'd be bulking up right now.
I'm stuck in the bulk up phase.
I know. For some reason, I haven't done the gym part. The gym part, going to the actual exercise part. The bulking up, though, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm waiting for him to cast the blob again. I'm going to apply. I'm right there, man.
I know. And if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ever needs a Krang, I got the perfect head for it. So
just in that little glass.
That's all. I mean, this is essentially what we're doing now. Just.
Or you could be what was it, Zordon from Power Rangers?
Oh man, my head's too big for that too. They're gonna be like, yeah, it doesn't fit. Oh man, another movie I got a chance to catch up, and I don't know if you saw it. Lightyear. Did you get a chance to see Lightyear?
Not yet. It's on the list. I think we're going Tuesday. We go to the $5 Tuesday because we're cheap.
Yeah, hey, that's the best time.
Yeah, but I know it's been getting mixed reviews. So
yeah, definitely some mixed reviews. I'll save the spoilers or anything until then. It's still fairly new for people. I think one thing we have to mention with Lightyear, because one thing that I think has gotten a lot of people upset is that Tim Allen isn't the voice of Lightyear.
No, it's Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans, which, by the way, when you listen to Chris Evans from now on, I can't help but think Captain America.
Yeah.
It's tough.
He's forever stuck to that character. So
it's tough. I don't care what movie he does. He can do a rom-com next. And I'm just going to be waiting for him to say Avengers Assemble.
I can do this all day.
Right home. Not in a rom-com.
Well,
I mean, maybe. I mean, if they want to have him use that line. I mean,
yeah, what's it rated?
That'll be up to them depending if they use that line. That's, I think, the biggest thing is to let people know. And if you go to Disney Plus, I actually saw this before the movie, and they go over the history of Buzz Lightyear, like how they developed Buzz Lightyear and kind of the beginning stages. It's almost like the prequel to, we get to that part. But it's so interesting to think that Buzz Lightyear was not even going to be a part of Toy Story when they were originally going to start.
Oh, wow.
It was supposed to be like a nutcracker that was supposed to be in that place. It was supposed to be a tiny toy that would annoy Woody. And then I guess whenever they got the okay for the movie, they said, we need something that was a little bit more up to date. And, they go back to the, everybody was loving, the whole space idea, Power Rangers was big at the time. And this concept of, oh, look, everyone's going to the sky. And then that's how they decided to come up with Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, I mean, and look how well, it's crazy when Buzz Lightyear, and I didn't realize this, Buzz Lightyear has become such an iconic character that it stands alone without the whole Toy Story brand.
Nice. Yeah, we're going to see that next week. So
yeah,
can't wait for that one.
Yeah, no, man, that's definitely going to be one to see. Wifey and I went to see that one, so we'll definitely we'll discuss that one, and we could talk about how we're going to need Chris Evans to go back to be Captain America.
Captain Lightyear.
Captain Lightyear. I was just waiting for that too, and I hate to say it, if he ever goes back to Marvel, I'm going to need to hear him say to infinity and beyond. Like,
well, he's also been Johnny Storm, and they're talking about relaunching Fantastic Four.
And he said he's up to doing that, right? He is.
Yeah,
up to.
He won't have to do the massive workouts for Johnny Storm.
Yeah, we're talking about Chris. I mean, if it was me, I mean, that's a different story. Chris, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Did you speaking of Disney Plus? Did you get a chance to watch those little shorts that they put up there, the MCU stuff?
Didn't see them.
I can't remember what they're called. They're like little short vignettes. You got to watch them, man. They're really, really good.
So, what is it? Like just more Marvel content?
Basically, yeah, it's like little behind the scenes type stuff. Like I told you, got to see Coulson on his way to Santa Fe to pick up Mjolnir, and he stops at a gas station that's being robbed along the way, and he stops the robbery.
Oh, I think I heard of these clips, and that one in particular, because obviously with the New Mexico ties, but that's
right.
How long have they held on to this content, though? I'm wondering, or is this recently filmed?
I got Disney Plus open now. I'm trying to see what they actually call them. Wow, I don't. Usually it's right up at the top of my listing, and now I don't see it. But
see, and with the Disney Plus, you mentioned those. That's exactly what it was like for that Lightyear. For the Lightyear, how they're tying Buzz into Lightyear, like the Toy Story to the movie. It was one of those little like behind the scenes, but it was like they were trying to give you like almost like a backstory to it. Like it was crazy though. Just little things that you wouldn't have thought to see. So the fact that they have this with Marvel is even better.
Okay, if you click on the Marvel and Disney Plus, they're called Marvel One Shots, and there's a whole bunch of them.
Okay, Marvel One Shots.
Yeah, I can probably share the screen and show you. Might be easiest
if we share this screen.
Share it. Share like.
By the way, guys, remember to jump in on the comments and let us know. Earlier we talked about Jurassic World, and we were talking about as far as our reviews. If you saw it, let us know, and that way you can drop some comments in there. I'm looking right now, and I'm seeing. All right, so that's what we got.
Yeah, that row right there.
So we got item 47, Agent Carter,
They're all really good. That All Hail the King is probably the best one.
All Hail the King.
Yeah, with Ben Kingsley from
Okay, yes.
Iron Man when he played the man. I can't even speak to the Mandarin.
Yeah, and then of course he shows up again in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. All those little one shots are really, really good. They're like little behind the scenes footage of the actual characters doing things.
I'm also noticing Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is now on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. Wow.
So I think I know what I'm rewatching later today.
Wow. Yeah, I think it came out the 22nd.
Man,
Yeah, that was a trippy movie.
Man, I tell you, it was definitely one that I think is going to open the floodgates for us to be able to get just a variation of different storylines.
Yeah, you get a lot of mystic characters with that. So,
man, that's crazy. So, yeah. All right. So, Marvel one shots, definitely something to check out. So,
yeah, you should definitely check them out.
I'm adding that to the list. That's going to be part of the babysitting videos that we watch today as I'm taking care of the little man. So,
Did
we'll
you catch up on Obi-Wan yet?
Not caught up on Obi-Wan yet. I'm not done. I believe they've already had the finale, right?
Yeah,
the season finale. And then Miss Marvel. I've fallen behind on Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I fell behind on that too. I love the character. I'm just not so hot on the streaming series.
Yeah, they reported recently for Miss Marvel that it was one of the lowest streamed shows that they've had for Marvel so far.
Yeah, they went a completely different route on the stylization with that too. They're doing a lot of the more younger stuff, with stuff in the background moving, and I don't know. I don't hate it. If I miss it, I'm not going to cry.
Yeah, Obi-Wan though is one that definitely I think I'm excited to binge watch that. I mean, I think this weekend is going to be for that one, but from what I'm hearing, it definitely has been a heck of a series so far.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just, without spoilers, what's been your thoughts so far?
I really like it. It fills in a lot of the spaces between movies because everybody's why was Obi-Wan hanging out on Tatooine? Well, now it kind of gives you the backstory for that. Why was he so close with Bail Organa? Jimmy Smits, and you kind of see a lot of that. It does a lot of the character and story building behind the scenes from the movies. So I like it. And then you get to see in the last episode, you get to see Obi-Wan go Super Saiyan. So,
which is, I think, what everybody's going to be waiting for. They're like, okay, finally he gets to that point.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. He's just too peaceful for me right now.
Well, he tries to stay Jedi. And then, Darth Vader keeps pushing him, and then you get that final. I think they have two actual battles. The first one, Obi has been separated from the Force for all this time, so he doesn't want to be found.
Yeah.
So he's kind of isolated, and he doesn't bother with the Force. So it takes the whole 6 episodes for him to kind of get reconnected to the Force, and then you have your real final battle in that last episode. And that last battle is pretty freaking epic.
Alrighty. Well, it's 6 episodes. Or no, 8 episodes, correct?
6.
6.
You're right. 6. Yeah.
6 episodes. They're all now available on Disney Plus for you to check out. Earlier we referenced this, and it's crazy to think that this guy is just about to get his first $1 billion movie. Top Gun Maverick just crossed $900 million, and it is getting that much closer to $1 billion. That's crazy to think. All these years that we've seen Tom Cruise on our TVs and in our theaters, almost his first $1 billion movie.
Yeah, I think this is his biggest one yet, box office wise.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, yeah, he's been around forever. He's a great actor. Great character in Maverick. So it's also going to be Miles Teller's big one.
Yeah. No, and we said that before everything came down. We said Miles Teller needs that big role that really pushes him ahead. And I mean, you guys heard it here. We were calling for it, that this is going to be the one, and I think it was.
Goose Jr.
They should have went with that, man. Goose Jr. instead of Rooster. Although Rooster's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Goose Jr. That would have obviously that's why we don't work in the movie world, because we're pretty bad with names. Goose Jr.
What are you gonna name him? Oh, I don't, be like, have you ever watched an anime called One Punch Man?
Oh no, I haven't.
Every character, their name is so descriptive of what they like. One Punch Man, he knocks people out with one punch. Everything they do, that's their name. There's no creative anything about it.
Oh my God, he's two burrito guy. He's always eating two burritos.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, we're in the wrong business, man. We could be making some money off these names. Real quick, Las Cruces Comic Con update. What you got for us? What's been going on?
We got. I don't know if I put it out last time, but we will have a cosplay karaoke, and there will be a trivia contest also. So. Perfect. You know, if you want to earn your nerd cred, you can come participate in the trivia contest. We got a cosplayer coming in that's going to be running our costume contest for us. Ashley Elliott goes by Polyzenia Cosplay, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Out of Arizona, so she's pretty accomplished. She's going to be the one who's going to be the main judge, and we'll probably pull 2 local people. Also, so there's a panel of 3 judges for the costume contest.
Nice.
We picked up Rad Retrocade to be the costume contest sponsor. So they're going to be sponsoring the costume contest, and who knows what else they're going to do. Then, of course, you guys are our media sponsors.
Yeah, talking about it all the time.
All the Adams Radio Group channels, even the country.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody loves them some comics, and everybody loves
there's some cowboy nerds.
I mean, you tell me that guy that's on in the afternoons, he's a cowboy nerd.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great, man, because you know it's getting closer and closer. And as far as for the pre-sale, how much time do we have left for pre-sale for if people are trying to get there for the weekend?
For weekend and VIP, I think we're cutting those off at the end of July.
Okay.
So they'll be online only. You won't be able to get weekend and VIP at the door because we want to mail out the badges and lanyards so that you don't have to wait in line. You can just flash your badge and get in. You don't have to wait. But single day tickets, you can buy those online also or at the door. They'll be sold all the way up till the day we close. Still have some booths available. So if you want to set up a booth, those are available. Just go to Las Cruces ComicCon.org and you'll see either the link for buy a ticket or buy a booth. Or buy both. I don't care.
Yeah, that's right. Get them all.
Yeah.
Collect the whole set. That's what you
like
can do.
Pokemon. Get them all.
Drove by yesterday downtown Las Cruces, and I saw the big flyer, the big banner that's outside.
Yeah, hanging on the front.
Yeah. So, man, it's trust me. You go anywhere, you're not gonna miss it. Trust me, you're gonna see that it's coming.
Yeah.
So
I hope not.
I know we drove by, and I was like, and I got to remember not to brake right in front because I'm like, oh look, there's cars behind me. I need to keep going.
Oh, no, they stop there all the time. People stop dead to let people in or out. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, man. So
downtown is lawless.
Oh, man. And then, of course, with all that's going to be coming up, what's been going on at Zia Comics? What do you guys got going on there? I know New Comic Wednesday, which you had in one of your TikToks, just kind of a behind the scenes as far as when the comics come in and, where to find the new comics every Wednesday.
Yeah. Every Wednesday, new comics come in. Well, actually, DC says you can do it on Tuesday, but I don't want to have 2 new comic book days, so we just make it Wednesday.
Yeah.
All the new stuff comes in, and the best bet, get a subscription. If you don't have a subscription, you got to play the odds and pick it up off the shelf and hope there's still some left.
Yeah. So make sure you guys get it where you fit in. Otherwise, you'll be left out showing up. Be like, oh, it's not there. Ooh.
Yeah. Why didn't you order more? Well, I made a TikTok about that too.
He's made a TikTok, and on this show, he's mentioned why.
Yes.
So there's been a couple of episodes that we've talked about this, guys. So, oh man, Troy, if they want to learn anything about what's coming up with Zia Comics, anything about Comic-Con, anything that they have, where can they follow you on the socials?
We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yeah, excellent. Make sure you guys follow them. And then, of course, for me, Hot 103's Big Show on Facebook, Hot 103's Facebook as well, where we stream this live. And now we're streaming on YouTube. This is now streaming on YouTube Live.
It's going straight to your YouTube channel now?
We're going to the YouTube now. You've mentioned it, and I was like, you know what? We just need to do it. So let's put it on
all you do
YouTube.
is it's just a little button. You click that one too.
I know. I was like, oh, it's that easy? Okay.
Yeah.
It's so Martine even told me it's that easy. I was like, if Martine's telling me it's that easy, it's that easy.
So easy a caveman can do it.
And apparently I fit the description of a caveman, everybody. Also, don't forget to follow The Big Show on Instagram, Big Show FM, and myself on TikTok as well, Joey on the FM. You guys can follow me on there as well. I'm trying to post more on TikTok for my tens and tens of followers. So y'all keep following me, and Joey on the FM. Go search for me on TikTok. Guys, this has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. We do this every Thursday. Remember to catch us and leave us comments. Let us know anything you want us to talk about next week. Shout outs to we had Ernesto, who was excited about the communications director in Jurassic World.
He felt represented.
I guess so. Guys,
look at that guy run. That's what we do. That's what communication directors do.
That's what we're supposed to do. Yes, we finally made it to an action flick. We're not just behind a desk.
It's so realistic.
He's wearing a suit and everything. Guys, this has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. We'll see you next week.
Later, nerds.